Margaret reached for her hand. "We didn't even know you existed. But now that we do, we're not letting you go again." For the first time since they arrived, Evelyn smiled. It was small, tentative, but real. "Then I guess we have a lot to catch up on." Samuel exhaled, the tension in his shoulders easing. More than you can imagine. Outside, the winter sun broke briefly through the clouds, casting a pale light through the window. It felt to all three of them like the beginning of something neither time nor distance could ever erase. The kettle whistled softly in the kitchen while Evelyn set out 3 mismatched mugs on the dining table. Margaret and Samuel sat across from each other, still taking in the details of the home. The bookshelves filled with worn novels, the framed watercolor paintings of Oregon's coastline, the little ceramic birds perched on the windowsill. Evelyn returned with a teapot and a plate of oatmeal cookies. Her movements a little awkward, as though she were still unsure if this was real. She poured the tea carefully, hands steady now. "For years," she began, "I used to imagine what it would be like to meet my birth family. Sometimes I thought I'd recognize them instantly, like in the movies. Other times I told myself it was better not to know. Safer." She glanced up, her eyes shimmering. "But I never imagined you'd just show up at my door." Margaret smiled gently. "Neither did we. We thought our family was just the 2 of us until last week. They talked for hours." Evelyn shared pieces of her life, how she'd grown up in a small logging town. She became a teacher, how she raised 2 children who now had families of their own. She showed them photo albums, each page a mosaic of birthdays, graduations, and Sunday picnics. In turn, Margaret and Samuel spoke about their childhood in Portland, their late parents, and the way the letter in that safety deposit box had turned their world upside down. At one point, Samuel leaned back and chuckled. "It's strange. Keeps staring at you, trying to see Mom in your face. But you're not just her. You're you."